But there's one or two little things that have gone on in the running order today that we're not quite sure of. Well, they are. Well, it is actually a walkover win for the American side in the bantamweight division. So we now go into, as you can see here, Carlos ADAMES against Yasnier TOLEDO. Now that was always scheduled. This is a light welterweight contest up to 64 kilograms. And, well, the light welterweight from the United States is 2 wins and 1 losses, and 1 loss so far under the WSB rules. He's ranked number 5, and he's 19 years of age, from the Dominican Republic originally. And ADAMES has come on well, considering he lost his first bout. Yasnier TOLEDO, there he is, 3 wins, 1 loss, rank number 2, 24 years of age, a southpaw to boot, and he lost his second bout away from home, so that's where that one came from. So they're not unbeatable, these Cubans, but I tell you what, there are takes of doing. So here he comes. But there's one or two little things that have gone on in the running order today that we're not quite sure of. Well, they are. Well, it is actually a walkover win for the American side in the bantamweight division. So we now go into, as you can see here, Carlos ADAMES against Yasnier TOLEDO. Now that was always scheduled. This is a light welterweight contest up to 64 kilograms. And, well, the light welterweight from the United States is 2 wins and 1 losses, and 1 loss so far under the WSB rules. He's ranked number 5, and he's 19 years of age, from the Dominican Republic originally. And ADAMES has come on well, considering he lost his first bout. Yasnier TOLEDO, there he is, 3 wins, 1 loss, rank number 2, 24 years of age, a southpaw to boot, and he lost his second bout away from home, so that's where that one came from. So they're not unbeatable, these Cubans, but I tell you what, there are takes of doing. So here he comes. Mejor que tire la toalla y se acabó la pelea.
Babeando lengua en la cara y con un swing al mentón. Seguro que no te paga, no te salva ni sazón. Pegadito, cuerpo a cuerpo.
Into the ring, Yasnier Toledo, de los Domadores.
Carlos ADAMES coming to the ring now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from the USA Knockouts, Carlos ADAMES. Por favor, damas y caballeros.
And once again, I've got an awful lot of respect for boxers coming out of the Dominican Republic, as this young fella does, just 19 years of age. I say lost his first bout, but he's picked up and won his next two. Got a number 5 ranking with the WSB as opposed to the number 2 ranking of Toledo.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go for our next scheduled bout of the evening. Damas y caballeros, estamos listos para el próximo combate de la noche. 5 3-minute rounds in the lightweight division. 5 asaltos de 3 minutos, peso ligero. En la esquina azul de Santiago, Cuba, representando los Domadores de Cuba, damas y caballeros, Yasnier Toledo. Y su rival. En la esquina roja, él tiene los pantalones rojos con franja roja, de Santo Domingo, de la República Dominicana. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, Carlos ADAMES. 5 3-minute rounds, lightweights. 5 asaltos, 3 minutos, peso ligero.
Actually, they're like
And
welterweights.
your third man in the ring when the bell sounds, from Brazil, referee Kennedy Jones. El tercer hombre en el ring cuando...
Both at this level and at full-blown professional level. Well, nice fast hands here from Toledo. These lads are just over 10 stone, by the way. Well, I do know that Toledo could take this kind of stick all night, but it's not going to win in the fight. At the moment, that's Toledo. Yes, indeed it is. Well, at least for me, anyway. I don't know about I can't speak for anyone else.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for the card girls, Rihanna.
Well, I don't speak any Dominican or Spanish or whatever language it is they speak in the Dominican Republic, but I should imagine they're quite concerned. And this young fella, well, what can they say? 24-year-old, doing well. 3 wins and 1 loss under the WSB, ranked number 2 by them.
Seconds out.
And this is round 2. So, Yasnier Toledo in the sparkling silver shorts from Cuba, against a tough kid here, Carlos ADAMES, representing the USA, but from Santo Domingo in the Dominican Republic. First round appeared to have gone Toledo's way. And again, you've got to love those body shots, haven't you? And, well, he's got his elbows tucked in nice and tight there. So ADAMES is going to find it difficult to repay the favour in kind. And again, lovely covering there from Toledo. Carlos ADAMES, a very determined, pretty decent fighter too. A referee from Brazil, Kennedy Jones. Doesn't sound very Brazilian, does it? And again, lovely work here from Toledo. You can't help but admire this guy. And I also admire the sheer strength and courage of ADAMES, who's, you know, going to take some stick here. Yeah, Toledo is a quality operator. And it's a very good job that ADAMES is a bit of a tough guy, because you need to be against Toledo. Yeah, another cracking round there from Yasnier Toledo. Well, in my opinion, anyway. Well, Carlos ADAMES, they're not looking particularly happy, and you can't say, you know, you'd blame him, really. You know, it's a pretty miserable experience, getting stumped all over the place here. And sadly for him, you know, not this guy, but the other man, lack of success is terribly frustrating. Well, all three judges have gone rounds 1 and 2 in favour of Toledo. Same score as me, but then again, you don't have to be a genius to work that one out. So here we are, round 3. And I'm wondering whether Carlos ADAMES has the firepower to deal with Toledo if he could land that one bomb. Well, turn it on his head. Long left hand there from Toledo, caught ADAMES on the chin. And this is the follow-up. Oh, once again, a war developing. right hook there from the Cuban. Oh, good couple of left hooks there from ADAMES. Nice body shot as well. This is a very high-quality contest. Two good thinking fighters, two good boxers, two decent defenders, and two pretty good punchers too. And a very competitive round this. Inside the last minute now. And all I'd say at this stage, I think Toledo needs to be the governor here. Take this one by, take this bull by the horns, if you like. And the great thing, I think, about the Cuban boxers is when all else fails, they can fall back on the basics. And you can only fall back on the basics if you know the basics. The basics can get you out of an awful lot of trouble. Well, that was a fascinating round. And you know what? I'm going to go for ADAMES there. Well, I've gone 29-28 now, overall, in favour of Toledo, but I tell you what, ADAMES has done pretty well in the previous round. Bit of replay here. Yeah, that's the moment when a long left hand there from Toledo landed in the face.
Seconds out. Round four.
Round four it is. And it's odd to see a Cuban southpaw often moving the wrong way. He does move to his own left, which is a big mistake against a decent little fighter like ADAMES. And ADAMES doing exactly the right thing here, moving to his own left to negate the left hand there of Toledo. And when you get a southpaw boxer against an orthodox, one of them's got to impose their authority, otherwise they'll get nowhere. It's a real cat and mouse one, this, isn't it? And I wouldn't tell you who's the cat and who's the mouse. But very finely balanced, and they're very well matched. And incidentally, of all the teams that are in this particular competition, the Cubans have got the fewest members on their side. The average team membership is around about 30, so that's 3 boxers per weight. And the Cubans have got far fewer than that. 10 weight divisions, of course, concerned in this particular contest with the World Series of Boxing. Now that's the problem, I think, for ADAMES. And speed here of Toledo, you know, just able to take advantage of the slightest lapse in the blink of an eye. But, you know, if you give ADAMES an inch, he'll take it. Well, only seconds to go then in this fourth round, and I personally feel that Toledo's nicked it. Well, there's the bell, and let's see what the judges think. Well, I've got it 39-37 in favour of the Cuban. Don't forget, they won the light flyweight contest by a majority verdict. 48-47 twice and 47-48, so one against them, same score. So here we are then. Well, there they are, 40-36, and that's even more impressive than I've got it. I at least gave ADAMES one round, and that was, of course, the third, as we come out now for the fifth and final round. Too much grease on the face of Carlos ADAMES, and that must be wiped off. Chest as well. Well, the best hope, really, that Carlos ADAMES has got is to land a knockout shot, because nothing else will do. He's got to stop or knock out Toledo. Don't forget, he's 4 rounds behind. I've got him 2 points behind. But yeah, as I say, I wouldn't argue in the least. And it's a cracking head-to-head battle at times. Yes, it's been a quality contest, this one. Full of skill. You know, and at times a pretty hard fight for both men. Past the halfway stage now. Nice counter punch there from Toledo. Looking very comfortable now on the balls of his feet. Lovely, lovely left cross. Beautiful counter punch. And, you know, what a quality performer. And he reminds me, you know, in some of his movements, the way Sugar Ray Leonard used to be when he fought Duran. And those that remember those days will hopefully agree with me. Cracking contest, inside the last half minute now. Well, the knockout's not going to come for ADAMES, so a very impressive win there for Yasnier Toledo. What a cracking contest that was. Well, I've got it 49-46. I gave round 3 against Well, here we go then for the official verdict. I gave round 3 against Toledo, but I've got it 49-46 in his favour. And let's just see what the judges thought of that. Very, very talented young man. Which does not, I hope, denigrate his opponent Carlos ADAMES one little bit. You know, he gave Toledo all he could handle. And don't forget, the winner of this match will go forward to face Russia in the semi-final. Well, here we go then for the official verdict, and well, is it Yasnier Toledo or Carlos ADAMES? Toledo for me.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of action, I have the judges scoring, and here it is. Damas y caballeros, después de 5 asaltos de acción, yo tengo la decisión de los jueces. 45-50, 45-50, 50-45, 50-45, and 50-45, 50-45, 50-45, y 50-45. All to the winner by unanimous decision. Todo al ganador por decisión unánime. Yasnier Toledo.
So then, Yasnier Toledo has been declared a 50-45 unanimous points
and let's
winner.
hear it for Carlos
And I tell you what,
ADAMES.
Carlos ADAMES did very well,
From
deserved
USA
something
knockout.
out of that, but got nothing. Cracking win for Toledo, and that makes it 2 out of 2.